On August 17th, 1973, one of the three kings of the blues, Albert King, performed on the late-night television series The Midnight Special. He played a song that's become a blues standard called I'll Play the Blues for You, and it was originally written by Jerry Beach. He's wearing a pink polyester suit and absolutely slays it. Check it out.
Down and out, and you feel real hurt. Come on over to the place where I work, and all your loneliness I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you.
All right, so he's putting up his hand like this. The band is grooving behind him. Chances are the sound isn't very good up there. He probably doesn't have a monitor where he could even hear himself, but he's singing right in tune and sounds amazing. And this is, what a lot of the old school blues musicians and just older musicians in general had to deal with, a lot of subpar sound situations where they had to just be able to do it. If you couldn't hear yourself, like, too bad. You just had to sing in tune. And so when you go like this and you plug one ear, you can hear inside your head a little bit more, and singers do that when they can't hear themselves. Now the band is playing this groove like... It's just a G minor blues, and the bass player, he's like thumping like this with his thumb. You can see him just kind of slapping the bass up there. And then Albert is playing more fills, in more of a call and response approach to his singing.
Don't be afraid. Come on in. You might run across,
Four chord.
some of your old friends.
Back to one.
And all your loneliness I've got to soothe.
So soulful.
I'll play the blues for you.
Okay, so for the turnaround, they're in G minor, they go to C minor. And then for the turnaround, B flat, D7, C minor. I'll play the blues for you. Then back to the G minor vamp there. If you've struggled to be able to figure out the notes and chords in all your favorite songs by ear so you can play along without tabs, sheet music, or even needing to watch a lesson, then go to johnmcclennan.com/goldenear and grab my free ear training cheat sheet. Now he's playing relatively clean, right? So he's rolled down on his volume here, and the sound, you can control the volume like, and you can bring down the distortion, see? See, now it sounds almost clean. And then you can ramp it up, and you can get more gain on the sound. So let's see.
And all your loneliness,
Here's the turnaround.
I'm trying to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Excuse me.
Oh, way more gain now. You cranked it up. The band is hitting hard behind him. His technique. Okay, so one thing about his technique, which is really interesting, you know, with the finger picking hand, is a lot of times when players play fingerstyle and, you know, in classical and different techniques, they say to keep your thumb out in front of your other fingers, right? But you'll notice here, he's more like this. His thumb is actually the opposite, and he's like playing like that on the strings, and he gets just really an aggressive sound. Then of course with the tuning, and he's bending the high strings, which are flipped because his guitar is strung upside down, and so he's bending the high strings and just clawing down on them and just getting these insane bends. He's also just like huge, like literally the other band members look like ants. Let's see what people are saying. You might be cool, but you will never be as cool as Albert playing I'll Play the Blues for You in a pink polyester leisure suit with a polka dot shirt collar folded on the outside. What a talent. He said, "Excuse me," and then tore the house down with some of the nastiest guitar riffs you ever want to hear. So good, SRV wouldn't have licks without this man. So yes, definitely Stevie Ray Vaughan was heavily influenced by Albert King. He was like a mentor for Stevie Ray Vaughan. And a lot of people think that, you know, oh, so-and-so musician just sort of appeared out of nowhere and they had all this natural talent. But, you know, the old school blues masters all had people helping them along that they learned from. And Stevie Ray Vaughan really kind of took a lot of the Albert licks and played them in his own way, and he created a whole new language in the blues as well. And a lot of that comes from being able to listen to recordings and take off the sounds. And if you've struggled with this, to be able to figure out the notes and chords in all your favorite songs by ear, then go to johnmcclennan.com/golden-ear and grab my free ear training cheat sheet. Being able to tune up your ear to hear the sounds on recordings and basically just bring it into clear perspective is one of the most valuable things you can do as a musician. So go to johnmcclennan.com/golden-ear and grab my free ear training cheat sheet. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you might like this one next.